Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Grand Island. Are you ready?
Connected and ready.
Please proceed.
Cue the video, please.
I grew up right here in Grand Island. My grandparents were connected, my dad worked for the city, my mom worked for the hospital. So these streets, these neighborhoods, and these people, they've always been part of me. After college, I came back to Grand Island. I spent my entire career building connections in this community, working through both the Chamber and Economic Development Corporation. And now I get to be president of both organizations. Grand Island made who I am today, and I get to spend every day making it a little bit better.
14 años atrás vinimos desde Colombia, mi esposo, mis dos hijos pequeños y yo. Ninguno de nosotros hablaba inglés. We working, we learning, and we built a business here in the downtown. The business opened around 5 years before COVID closed the doors, but I never changed how I feel when come back, and I left Grand Island and come back, and we see the sign, welcome home, and all my family say, welcome home. We feel in home. Elevate Grand Island connected to me for this community in a new way. This year I graduated from the college and I teach financial literacy for the others. So because someone opened the doors for me and now I want to do the same.
We come from completely different directions, and Grand Island is home for both of us.
We are raising our families here, we found our connections here, and we know the only ones.
Grand Island, connections from all directions.
In Grand Island, Nebraska, it's the connection between people, places, and ideas that make our community so special. And today we are thrilled to introduce to you 3 example programs that embody the true heartbeat of our community. And of course, by our shirts, the connections from all directions.
Thanks, Spencer. Within the next decade, our country will have more people my age and older than Laura and Jessica's age. That's a significant shift, and it's one of the reasons AARP created its network of age-friendly communities. Grand Island joined that effort just before COVID pandemic began. And as we all remember, the pandemic was especially difficult for older adults. Isolation, loneliness, and depression became real challenges. Technology helped people stay connected, but for some older folks, learning and using that technology wasn't always easy. What the pandemic really reminded us of is how much personal connections matter.
So on behalf of concerned residents, Grow Grand Island secured a grant from the Age Friendly Network to provide free kits with the tools and the resources to hold neighborhood gatherings. The primary goal of the project was to restore that social value of knowing your neighbors and looking out for each other. This grassroots project ignited the city's re-engagement in National Night Out. And to widen the reach this year, we will be promoting in multiple languages for the first time. It's hard to measure the impact of friendly conversations, acts of kindness, but these truly are the organic building blocks that connect people to each other and to their community.
I've been in policing for over 33 years, and I believe the safest communities are the ones where people know each other and trust the police will do the right thing when they call. That's what we're building in Grand Island. The Grand Island Police Department reestablished our commitment to National Night Out by holding events where the community can come see cool police equipment and meet police officers. During National Night Out, we also send our officers and command staff to local block parties to have meaningful conversations. We believe in building trust through relationships based on every interaction, every hour, every day. Safe neighborhoods are connected neighborhoods.
Grand Island is a deeply diverse community made up of many immigrant families and cultures. Yet many of the leadership positions and elected offices do not reflect this diversity. The connections weren't always reaching everyone.
The people most impacted by decisions in our community often are not the people at the same table. Elevate Grand Island bridges that gap by creating pathways for individuals from underrepresented backgrounds to see themselves as decision makers, leaders, and contributors within their own community. The creation of Elevate evolved out of listening closely to the experiences of community members and nonprofits whose mission is to serve our new American population. Through a coalition of these individuals, we built a program that's curriculum is focused on empowering their leadership and creating a sense of belonging in Grand Island. Today, we have a thriving alumni advisory council and 2 alumni who sit on the board of directors for Leadership Unlimited. This genuine investment builds confidence, trust, and leadership capacity. One of the clearest signs that Elevate is working is through participants sharing the ways that they are accomplishing things in our community because of the program. I love hearing from graduates talk about the ways they are engaging and opening the doors to connect others in Grand Island to truly change the makeup of our leadership.
I was born in Colombia and moved to Grand Island when I was 5 years old. Growing up here, I experienced firsthand how important it is to feel connected to your community and see yourself reflected in it. Witnessing the disparities and seeing others struggle to connect is what led me to do the work I do today. As one of the founding members of Elevate Grand Island, I help facilitate conversations with newcomer community members about their experiences and what would help them become more involved in our community. What we learned was that people already had strengths, relationships, and support systems. What they wanted were more opportunities to connect, contribute, and have their voices be heard. Whether through Elevate Grand Island or through partnerships like the Global Roots Festival and the Creative District, what we're trying to achieve is the same: creating spaces in our community where people can share their experiences, build relationships, and find a sense of belonging. I've learned that some of the most meaningful change doesn't happen because a program or organization tells people what they need. It happens when people are invited to the table, listened to, and trusted to help shape the future of their community.
Community connectors like Laura and Chris understand the healing and unifying power of the creative arts. Chris here actually brought the idea of becoming a certified Nebraska Creative District to the Community Foundation to help solve one of Grand Island's greatest issues, the cultural divide of our downtown area.
With train tracks physically dividing downtown and longstanding racial and cultural divides connected to that history, we knew that we needed a really creative solution. While still young, we've worked really diligently to build a strong and sustainable creative district. Our goal is to help heal long-standing divides by amplifying arts and cultural opportunities for everyone in our community, especially those who have been historically marginalized or underrepresented. This work includes creating inviting and safe spaces where all people feel welcome to participate, contribute, and to lead. It also includes developing systems to track outcomes and measure impact.
Ooh boy, the work is slow and steady. We are already seeing signs of healing. New people are coming to the table, and community members are supporting partnership events like the Global Roots Festival and Here Grand Island. With the hiring of our first district coordinator, we will keep welcoming new voices, connecting with artists from all backgrounds, and bringing the power of the creative arts to all of Grand Island.
What you've heard about today are examples of people in Grand Island taking action to make connections and leverage connections. When I moved to Grand Island about 20 years ago, I had people ask me why I would choose that city. Now, after raising my kids here, I can only assume that the issues that those folks had are the strengths that I see today. And as a city council member, I am proud to tell you that those strengths are more and more evident every day. Jenny from our video, Ekram from the application, they're just two people making an impact thanks to the programs that connected them to opportunity. Laura, who's connected through so much of what you heard about today, is taking those connections even further as an important voice and an emerging force in shaping policy in Grand Island. You see, the best things happening in Grand Island are not just our programs or no actions taken by government, certainly not developed by us on City Council, not started at City Hall at all. The best of Grand Island are our connections from all directions, started by our people. Government, if anything, says yes, clears the path, and gets out of the way.